Can someone please tell me what the fuck and why the hell DSP still is going on about his money situation? Like, can someone explain to me why? Here's the issue with DSP, alright? He's had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to make a killing. And he just didn't do it. Alright? So, I didn't watch his shit yesterday. I refused to watch his entire... I'm going to use quotes in this podcast when he's by himself. So, podcast. Asking for donos, asking for money, saying your rent's coming up. Oh, and that's not the issue. Instead of worrying about your rent whenever you're making dough from YouTube, he decides to buy games every single week. Dude, nothing is out currently, alright? At least this month. You had Mario, you had Monster Hunter, but for the most part, nothing is really out. So, why are you buying? I think he said there was like 1 week he's going to buy 3 games, and the next week he's going to buy 1, the next week he's going to buy 2. Dude, $70 a pop, that's not good investment. Especially when you're not even going to really make that money up with your videos or your streams. So, I'm just saying. So DSP goes on his stream doing the whole coming out of the closet mumbo jumbo, and I'm gonna say mumbo jumbo because that's exactly what it is. I don't think anyone was there to see him really do anything about it. He brought out a headset piece for your Xbox One that for some reason he didn't use. Why buy it if you're not going to use it? He's got a bunch of shit in his closet that he has yet to use. So I just don't know. Then you have Keemstar, which I know this is old news. This was from like a month ago. Then you have Keemstar, who was offering you $50,000 to do a fucking podcast with Wings of Redemption and Boogie.
DSP. DSP has been begging fucking the 200 people that show up to his stream to pay all of his bills. Instead of getting a job, he goes to the stream and says, hey guys, my taxes are up. Hey, I got to pay my gardener. Hey guys. And then he'll blow the little money he gets from his fans on like skins in a video game. And then hit up his audience and be like, hey guys, I forgot about rent. I'm going to need a donation. All right. So I've had to talk to DSP. So I made some tweets, try to get a hold of him. He was the most difficult person in the world to get a hold of. He's tweeting back and forth publicly, telling me, hey, hit up my email. Bitch, I'm a creator. You're a creator. We don't email each other. We just talk. All right, we're equals. We jump on the phone and we have conversations. I couldn't get on the phone with him. He was being so fucking difficult. Hit my email line or email my business line. Go fuck yourself with your fucking email. So I told him publicly, bro, you're going to miss out on this $50,000 because I figured they'd get about a $50,000 sign-on bonus for the first fucking year of this podcast. All three of them. And if I had to front the money, I'd front the money because I know this show would make a lot of money. I know this show would be wildly successful. That's how much I believe in this concept and this idea. So I'm talking to him in the DMs and he goes, listen, I got to stream at this time. I got to stream at this time and da-da-da-da. I don't fucking care when you stream. You're streaming in front of 200 people. End your fucking stream. Get the fuck on the phone with me so we can have a conversation about this. I can't. Okay, fine. So I wait till the next day. Try to hit him up. He's fucking streaming. Every time I try to have a fucking conversation with this fucking loser, DSP, he is streaming in front of 200 people making about, I'm going to say on average, $4 an hour. $4 an hour. Motherfuckers working at McDonald's makes more than that. But you can't get on the phone with me for a $50,000 fucking paycheck. Like, this shit is so fucking frustrating. So I give up on it, you know? Even though it's a brilliant idea, and even though you shouldn't give up on your dreams, I give up on it. I'm off to doing other stuff. I'm building all different types of fucking shit all over the place. I got fucking so many goddamn companies and projects going on. I'm off doing that shit. I forget about this. And I go on YouTube a couple nights ago, and I ended up on DSP's stream. And he was there saying that he needed money for fucking something. And he was sitting there asking people with real fucking jobs to pay his bills again. And I got frustrated. And I said, and you won't get on the fucking phone with me in his chat? And he banned me from his chat. This dude is a piece of fucking garbage. If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this guy. He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it. But you're gonna still fucking give him $200? You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, you got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, look how that turned out. You know what? I stream too, all right? I haven't streamed as much as I used to, but I stream too. When I get a phone call from anyone, doesn't matter if it's nobody, if it's something, I have to check my phone. If I am streaming and I get a phone call from someone important, I will be right back. I have to take this phone call. Click, BRB screen, leave the room, take phone call. Is it that hard? Dude, you have like 200 people watching you. They're there to make fun of you more so than to pay you. Like, let's be honest. DSP's channel itself has been dying. It's been actually probably steady. It's been at like a steady 199K. Like, I think at one point he was at 250 or 200 maybe, and then just dropped. Because I was sub to him at one point. I cleared out my subscriptions of people who I don't watch, and I still have a shit ton of people I am subscribed to. But for who I don't watch, and he was one of the guys who I unsubbed to. I unsubbed because I never watched the shit. Back in the day when I subbed to him because he was doing long LPs of games I gave a shit about. You know what happened? He started doing... Here's another thing that made no fucking sense to me. When I did see this. He had a freaking... Not even an HD PVR. He had a capture card. Alright? He had a capture card the entire time. Alright? And instead of using said capture card, this is key. This is key. Instead of using said capture card, he puts a camera to his fucking television. Like, I did that for a long time. And I did that because I didn't have anything to record with. And it wasn't no HD camera. It was a fucking webcam off of a laptop that was in like 2010. 2009, 2010, I think. I don't even remember. I think it was like 2009. I have no idea. But yeah. So instead of him doing that, using a capture card, well, let me get the good old HD camera out, and I'm going to record me some videos. Instead of doing, hey, I have a capture card he's had for X amount of years. How about I actually use this piece of equipment, make something useful out of my channel, instead of using a fucking HD camera. I won't even say HD camera. A camera. So, we used to do that back in the day of YouTube, long time ago. We used to use webcams, especially the old Modern Warfare 2 days when everyone was trick-shotting. We would used to say, get the camera, and it goes back to that original trick-shot video. Mom, get the camera! Mom, get the camera! Everyone knows what video I'm talking about. It was great. But no, here is DSP. Keemstar offers you $50K to do a podcast. You don't return his phone call. All right? You don't return it. He sees you on a live stream. All right? He sees you on a live stream. Begging to get your bills paid. Begging for rent money. Begging that your internet's going to shut off. Get shut off. All right? You're barely making it as is. $50,000 would do you a long fucking way, at least today's day and age. Like, $50K right now would be amazing. So, he buys shitty cosmetics in video games. He buys games that he won't even play. He buys DoorDash. He goes out with his wife for dinner every week, which is not needed, really. It's really, like, honest to God, it's not needed to go out every single week. It's not. If you want to go out, go get something cheap. You don't need to have a fancy meal. Get something cheap. I don't know exactly what location he's in, but I'm sure you got a McDonald's, Burger King. If not, you got a Cookout. You got... I mean, fast food sucks, don't get me wrong. Like, it's really bad for you, but I don't think DSP gives a shit. Let's be honest. He probably doesn't care. So, with how much food he orders from DoorDash, he gives zero fucks. So, that's my thing on it. And DSP is doing absolutely nothing for himself. Jack diddly squat. He streams. He orders DoorDash. He buys shit. He probably takes one day out of the week to, which I think he did say he's off one day out of the week. Does his podcast, begs for more money. Streams, begs for even more money. Am I missing anything, or am I close? Am I close right now? So yeah, that's a DSP in a nutshell. And that's been DSP for a while. Haven't really been paying close attention to him for the past, like, X amount of years. But for the past, like, 3 months, whenever Keemstar started bringing him up again, is when I started paying more attention. And I'll be honest, I trust Keemstar's word over DSP any day of the week. And I know Keemstar is a big asshole. I've had Keemstar's video on this channel before. I deleted it X amount of years ago, but I did have it. But I would take Keemstar's word for it over DSP's. Keemstar offered $50,000. He offered him $50,000 to do a simple podcast. 2 hours of your day. That's it. Just 1 to 2 hours of your day. That's it. Like, if someone offered me $50K to do a podcast with 2 other YouTubers who are about the same size as you are, if not, Boogie's bigger than you are, and Wings is smaller than you are. At least I think. I haven't watched Wings since he got blasted by Syndicate on that COD 4 video and Painkiller already. That's the last time I've seen Wings, for the most part. I know for a fact everyone knows Boogie. He's entertaining. He's hilarious. Everyone knows DSP because of how much he begs for fucking for money. Everyone knows Wings Redemption because of the drama that he's been going through for the past, like, 3 years. So, in a nutshell, dude, DSP's got to stop begging people. He begs more than e-girls do on their freaking OnlyFans, which is insane. Honestly, I think at this point he begs so much, he might as well open an OnlyFans. I even said this on one video I saw, and I commented on it. And I'm like, I was like thinking, I was like, maybe not. I don't think anyone wants to see that on OnlyFans. But hey, he would make money for it. Let's be honest. He would make a lot of money for it. Like an absolute shit ton of money out of that. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. Yeah, I believe I said my piece. And this is probably the only video I'm doing on DSP unless something big major bullshit happens. But I only made this because Keemstar was... I saw Keemstar's Twitter video. I know this was like a month ago. I'm behind on shit. I am sorry. I absolutely apologize. I am sorry. But yeah. And then that time that DSP decided to whack off on camera and he didn't even know the camera was turned on. And he tried playing it cool. But I'm like, yeah. That's... I'm surprised he's still on YouTube. But yeah. Alright guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.